ECM had a vision of bringing the gospel to children to give them hope, because we know hope is found in Jesus. We noticed that there were many groups of children that were kind of outcast. We called them the forgotten children of Africa. But we had been reading in many different Christian periodicals about the problem in Uganda, in northern Uganda especially, with Joseph Kony and the Lord's Resistance Army in northern Uganda, and how they were kidnapping children sleeping right next to their parents and making them child soldiers, making them do atrocities to even stay alive. And our hearts were really touched by that. And we wanted to do what we could to show them love. And they had so many physical needs. We wanted to try to do what we could to at least begin to help with some of those needs. During the summertime, we took teams, and then over the Christmas break, we also took teams. So we did Bible teaching, character building from the Bible.
In 2011, we took a team, and I believe there was 8 or 9 people, and we were able to successfully drill 2 wells that year. And then in 2014, we were able to go back and we were able to successfully drill 2 more wells. And when I got done, I asked our staff there in Gulu town, can you guys drill a well now? And they said, Papa, we can do it. And they were actually able to drill a successful well. This is basically what Christianity is about here on earth, is one generation teaching the next generation.
The word went out in the camps that there was going to be a club or a meeting there, sort of like a day camp, and they packed the church out. And the teams put on Bible teaching for the children. We provided a meal at noon, and big long lines of children waiting for the food. We did also first aid clinics where we just mainly were aiming to clean up open sores that many of the children had developed. Most of the street children in Kampala are Karamojong children, and some of them even are trafficked from the north, while others come down from the north because of terrible conditions in the north and are brought there by their families, kind of looking for a better life. It was suggested that we could take some of them and put them in a boarding school situation. And we realized those children were very intelligent. They were only held by the circumstances that they found in their lives. They didn't really have any home on the street. They were living in these little shelters that people put up, maybe paying a few coins a night if they had it to stay there. Some of them made their living by picking up grain off the ground that was spilled when people put it in sacks. As the Karamojong project developed in Kampala, we saw more and more children coming down to the streets, and we realized that it might be good to try to do something in the east part of the country where they come from to improve conditions there so that they didn't all need to come down and end up on the streets, because they came to Kampala looking for a better life, but believe me, when they got there, there was no better life for them.
We didn't have to eat. We were sleeping in the streets. we went to the streets and we started begging money.
When we come to Kampala, we had nothing to eat and we had nowhere to sleep. We went to the street, we were begging money, said that our sisters with some money to eat. They used to say us, go to your home, go and dig, go and do this, you are vagabonds. They used to spit saliva on us.
My heart always goes naturally to children who are forgotten and outcast. But somebody asked me one time, Lorella, what keeps you going? And the answer I gave her was that I just picture these little children sitting on a log in front of me with their faces just looking up to me, soaking in every word, and I'm sharing with them the love of Jesus, and they receive it so readily. And I've had that experience many times, and to have that experience even once is a great thing, but to have it many times is enough to keep me going. Every Child Ministries could not exist in any country without good staff. We were so fortunate to have some very good, trustworthy members of the staff early on, and those also, some who have come later on, who not only were trustworthy, but also had a heart for the ministry and would take initiative. We could not do this alone. We haven't done anything that we've done in Uganda has not been done alone. We would really encourage Ugandans who have any kind of resources, financial, food, accommodations, or many other kinds of resources, to join with us and to partner with us, because together we can do more and we can help your country more. Together, by partnering, we can do more. We want to be part of a team where people are working together.
We are his hands and feet for helping the people that are in need of help. And so those less fortunate, God has called us to help them in life's hard journey.
By partnering with Every Child Ministries, you can be sure that your resources are going to be very carefully used, that they're going to be very wisely used, that they're going to reach many children, because we really want to help the children of Uganda at Every Child Ministries.